The little lion was playing with friends when the ground shook. Confused, he saw a group of bison rushing down the mountain. The frightened lion ran away, only to be surrounded by bison that could trample him at any moment. The little lion climbed a dead tree, gripping the branch tightly and not daring to move. Luckily, his father, the Lion King, spotted him and hurried along the cliff. He soon reached the little lion, lifted him up, and placed him on the safe stone wall. He was unexpectedly knocked down by the buffalo. The little lion watched his father but couldn't help. The Lion King jumped onto the stone wall and climbed up step by step with all his strength. He soon reached the cliff's top, where his younger brother appeared before him. The Lion King pleaded with his younger brother for help, but the brother remained silent. He slapped the lion brother down with a slap. This scene happened to be seen by the Lion King's son Simba. The Lion King never thought that he would be murdered by his own brother until his death. Simba came to his father and used his claws till he touched his father and wanted him to wake up because in Simba's heart, his father was his only one. How could he survive without his father? Uncle Scar arrived, revealing that this was his plan all along, as he believed the Lion King was rightfully his and took charge of it. Simba was blamed for killing his father and had to avoid his hometown to survive. How could Scar let him go? He sent hunting dogs to find Simba. During the chase, Simba couldn't stop and fell off a cliff. Fortunately, God blessed him and he fell on a rock. The hunting dogs thought he was dead and turned back to report. Simba wandered alone in the valley, having lost everything, including his dear father. He felt out of place here. He could only survive and avenge his father by leaving. Thus, Simba left his hometown in anger and wandered the desert aimlessly. I don't know how long Simba walked. He was tired and hungry, so he collapsed. At this time, a group of vultures spotted him. Just as he was about to have a good meal, a wild boar ran over here quickly and ate him directly. The vultures fled, revealing that the wild boar belonged to the flat-headed brother. Noticing Simba's sad state, the flat-headed brother brought him home. All animals lived in harmony, feeding on small bugs daily. Simba, who disliked bugs, had to conform to local customs to survive. Time passed quickly. In an instant, Simba grew up and inherited his father's traits. With his protection, this place was safe from invaders. He left for his hometown early the next morning to avenge his father. Uncle Scar wanted to take Simba's mother, as the Queen's supporters rejected him as their leader. In order to establish his authority, Scar took the opportunity to kill the Queen. Only when the Queen died could he truly become the king of the world. Simba was apathetic during the crucial moment. A roar frightened Scar into retreat. The Queen was shocked to see Simba. She never dreamed that her son was still alive. Are you still alive? How is this possible? I am your mother. A duel between Lion Kings started, marking the beginning of an unprecedented war. Even the flat-headed brother arrived to assist. Flames and lions surrounded Scar, who realized the hopelessness of his situation and attempted to flee. However, Simba spotted him and quickly pursued. Simba's hatred for killing his father was intense. How could he let Scar go easily? Scar, seeing no escape, resorted to self-torture. As your only uncle, I was spared this time. He also mentioned that the hound forced all this. Simba, being kind-hearted, chose not to harm his uncle, as they were related by blood, and decided to let him go. He had to leave forever. Scar, unchanged, attacked Simba, causing him to abandon his uncle. He slapped him in the face and knocked him off the cliff. But he was lucky to survive. Scar, who never changed his ways, still wanted to reorganize the army with the hounds to kill Simba, but the hounds no longer believe him. You only said one sentence, right? Scar was finally torn to pieces by the hounds. Scar not only avenged his father but also inherited his father's throne. At the end of the story, Simba found himself, shouldered his own responsibilities, the responsibilities of a king, and the responsibilities to society, and fulfilled his father's wish.